we get set for our junior youth here this morning. Make sure you support these kids in our cutting industry of our junior youth competitors. Ashley Taylor. Just need another turn back competitor. If we can get another one there, please. Looks like Darren Palmer's going to come in there. Thanks there, Darren. We're almost set to go in our junior youth here this morning for our one herd of junior and senior youth division. Nearly looked like you had to draw straws on that one there, gentlemen. Picking your job here this morning, the junior youth. All right, entry number 1, Miss Ashley Taylor on Coral Cherry Red, owned by the Taylor family. Going to kick things off in our junior youth. Also a little bit of maintenance. Make sure you clean your stalls out and put all your shavings and manure, etc., out in front of your stall. Our Bobcat will come in and clean that out from the Gundawindi Showgrounds Committee and our Cotton Country Cutting Club Spring Show 2020. Also, thanks very much to Robert and Laurie Mackay for all the hard work you do. Thank you very much there, Laurie, sitting over there in the secretary's box. I've got the air conditioning on at the moment. How's that make you feel? Next up, okay, Ashley Taylor, Coral Cherry Red.
Well, we gave all the cows away, and now the only horns around here today are the ones up on the grill of a genuine 59 Coupe de Ville. Now we call it the Cadillac Ranch. They're parking cars in the old pea patch. There's a bar in the barn and the place stays packed, yeah, till the cows come home at Cadillac Ranch.
Thank you very much there, Ashley. Entry number 1, Ashley Taylor on Coral Cherry Red, owned by the Taylor family.
On a good night, I can hop in my truck, round up my friends, and with any kind of luck, we can end up
6-0 there for Ashley. 6-0 for Ashley Taylor on Coral Cherry Red.
on a
Next up, the Miss Rachel Brown's going to be next to go. Striking distance. Laced up out at the Wild Horse Cutting event. Also an NCHA Australia National Finals for the Junior Youth Division. Rachel Brown's going to be next to go. Thanks very much to Mavericks Western Wear. Make sure you go and see Mark and Sandy Brennan. Get yourself a Serratelli hat or a Mavericks straw or cinched jeans and shirts. But this is Rachel Brown on Striking Distance, owned by Mr. Jim Gale. This is Rachel Brown.
Tons of thunder come kicking out of the gate. But I'm hanging on, yeah, I'm hanging on good and tight. It's like a white knuckle ride in a truckload of dynamite. Yeah, I'm hanging on, and I must be doing something right. It's either right or be thrown, and I'm still hanging on. I don't mind the little sawdust scattered on a dance hall floor. When they finally play a slow song, I'm gonna wanna hear one more. There ain't nothing any better when they turn all the lights down low. Oh, she snuggles up and whispers to me, darling, don't you dare let go. But I'm hanging on, yeah, I'm hanging on good and tight. It's like a white knuckle ride in a truckload of dynamite. Yeah, I'm hanging on, and I must be doing something right. It's either right or be thrown, and I'm still hanging on. Every good long cause might numb before the sun comes up. I believe in every minute just as fast as I can till he does. Hang on.
Thank you very much there, Rachel. Entry number 2, Miss Rachel Brown on Striking Distance, owned by Jim Gale. Six zero there for Rachel Brown. 6-0 on Striking Distance. Next up will be Riley Brown, then Bree Arnold, then Riley Brown, then Ashley Taylor once more. Also, if you need your hat shaped or cleaned, go and see Mark Brennan today from Mavericks Western Wear. Make that hat looking the best it can do on our showing day and our last day of competition. Or buy yourself a Mavericks straw for our spring show. We move to another NCHA Australia National Finalist in our junior youth. This is Riley Brown, RBH Denny's Shortcut, owned by Riley Brown. Wish him all the best, chasing 60 and above to go the lead. This is Riley Brown.
Don't my baby look good in them blue jeans, tied on the top with a belly button ring, a little tattoo somewhere in between. She only shows to me. Hey, we're going out dancing, she's ready tonight. So damn good looking, boys, it ain't even right. And when the bartender says for the lady, what's it gonna be? tell him, man. She ain't into wine and roses. Beer just makes her turn up her nose, and she can't stand a thought of sipping champagne. No Cuervo Gold margaritas, just ain't enough good burning tequila. She needs something with a little more rage and a little more pain. She's my little whiskey girl. She's my little whiskey girl. My ragged on the edges girl. Ah, but I like 'em rough. Baby got a 69 Mustang, 4 on the floor, and you ought to hear the pipes ring. I jump behind the wheel and it's away we go. Yeah, I drive too fast, but she don't care. Blue bandana tied all up in her hair, just sitting there, singing every song on the radio. Makes her turn up her nose, and she can't stand a thought of sipping champagne. No Cuervo Gold.
Thank you very much there, Riley. Entry number 3, Riley Brown on RBH Denny's Shortcut.
I can see you got your eye on this old cowboy, and I can tell you never had one for your own.
68 there for Riley, so we got a new leader, so a round of applause there for Riley Brown here this morning. Our new leader with 68. 3 more to go in our junior youth. The Bree Arnold's going to be next to go. Makes a home at St. George. Bree Arnold on Sheldon In Your Dreams, owned by her father Paul Arnold. Next to go. Then we've got Riley Brown once again, then Ashley Taylor. In the order our draw sheet of our junior youth. Let's watch Bree Arnold on Sheldon In Your Dreams.
When he says, honey, I got a half a mind to stay. What you gonna do with it?
Out in the country past the city limit sign where there's a honky-tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot scoot boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, struck out in the woods to do the boot scoot boogie. Yeah, heel-toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Whoa, Cadillac, blackjack, baby meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie. The bartender asked me, say, son, what'll it be? I want a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. The dance floor's hopping and it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws and laws, crooks and straights, all out making it shake, doing the boot scoot boogie. Yeah, heel-toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Whoa, Cadillac, blackjack, baby
Thank you very much there, Bree. Bree Arnold, Sheldon in Your Dreams, owned by Paul Arnold.
Here we go.
6-0 there for Bree, 6-0. Two more to go in our junior youth, then we'll move straight into our senior youth. Got Riley Brown once again, going to entertain us. 68 leading the pack so far in our junior youth with that Mavericks prize straw hat on the line. So some Cinch Australia giveaway stuff for our kids in our junior youth. And then we've got the $30 prize money for our extra incentive. For our winner today, we'll get a $30 cash prize. All right. For our winner of the junior youth, Riley Brown leading it so far, 68 points. Get to see Riley Brown once again. Entry number 5 in our junior youth, Smart Duck, owned by David Smith. David Heath, sorry. David Heath owns this one. If you like some Ariat cruisers, go up and see Mark and Sandy Brennan. They've also got them on sale, and also plenty of kids gear, plenty of kids clothes for sale. Riley Brown, Smart Duck, here this morning.
Preach about hillbilly to a place.
She's got a T-top Camaro with a scoop on the hood and 2 big speakers blasting Johnny B. Good. Looking so sweet it ought to be a crime. She plays with my heart and messes with my mind. Acts like Madonna, but she listens to Merle. Rock my world, little country girl. She wears snakeskin boots made by Calvin Klein, cheap sunglasses from the 5 and dime. All the other girls at school, they give her dirty looks. She got an A in math and never cracked a book. She sure looks good in her denim and pearls. Rock my world, little country girl. Rock my world, drag me out on the floor. Dance with me till I can't dance anymore. 1 step, 2 step, get in a line. I gotta find a way to make you mine. Rock my world. I tell her that I love her, but it ain't enough. She says I got to learn to loosen up and get a little wild on Saturday night. Make sure she's home before the morning light. Sunday she's all ribbons and curls. Rock my world, little country girl. Rock my world, drag me out on the floor.
Thank you very much there, Riley. Riley Brown on Smart Duck. $64 there for Riley Brown, 64. So there'll be 2 payouts for the prize for the junior youth. 2 placings, and then there'll be 1 in the senior youth. So far, Riley Brown leading with the 68 on RBH, Denny Shortcut. Then we've got the 64 with Smart Duck with Riley Brown. Our last competitor in our junior youth is going to be Ashley Taylor. Our Mavericks Western Wear sponsored junior youth. A prize straw hat on the line from Mavericks Western Wear. Make sure you like their Facebook social media page on Mavericks Western Wear, and also check out their website. They're main store is in Mansfield, Queensland. That is where you'll find Mavericks Western Wear. Just on near the Mount Gravatt turn-off that you turn off around there in Brisbane. Ashley Taylor is our final competitor in our junior youth. Then we'll move straight into our senior youth. Then we'll have presentations to follow for our up-and-coming talents in the sport of cutting. We're seeing here at the Spring Show for 2020. Let's get set for our last competitor in our junior youth. Entry number 6, Miss Ashley Taylor on 2-time and Tomcat, owned by the Taylor family.
On the subs in the back of my crew cab. Redneck rocking like a rock star. Sling a little mud off the back, we can do that. Friday night football, Saturday last call, Sunday hallelujah. If you like it up loud and you're hillbilly proud, then you know what I'm talking about. Let me hear you say, truck, yeah, I wanna get it jacked up, yeah, let's crank it on up, yeah. With a little bit of luck, I can find me a girl with a truck, yeah, we can love it on up, yeah, till the sun comes up, yeah. And if you think it's life I love is a little too country, truck, yeah. Our party in the club is a honky-tonk downtown, yeah, that's where we like to hang out. Chilling in the back room, hanging with my whole crew, sipping on a cold brew, hey now. Got a mixed up playlist, DJ play this, wanna hear a country song. If you like it up loud and you hear Billy Proud, throw your hands up now, let me hear you shout. Truck, yeah, wanna get it jacked up, yeah, let's crank it on up, yeah. With a little bit of luck, I can find me a girl with a truck, yeah, we can love it on up, yeah, till the sun comes up, yeah. And if you think it's life I love is a little too country, truck, yeah. Country, city, farm, it don't matter who you are. Got a little fight, got a little love, got a little redneck in your blood. Are you one of us?
Thank you very much there, Ashley. Ashley Taylor on 2-time and Tomcat. 65 there for Ashley, 65. So our winner of our junior youth unofficially, we got the 68 on Riley Brown on RBH Denny Shortcut. And we got 65 Ashley Taylor on 65. Then we got 64 Riley Brown on Smart Duck. Then we got 6-0 with 3 of them. Bree Arnold on Sheldon In Your Dreams and Striking Distance, Rachel Brown, and also Ashley Taylor on Carol Terry Red. We'll be doing those presentations once we finish the senior youth, but we'll move straight into what we are right now as they're in one herd. Prizes for all our competitors in our junior youth here today. As we'll now move to our senior youth, brought us by Mavericks Western Wear. Bridget Christensen is going to kick things off. Entry number 8, and then we've got Ashley Gosh, then Bridget Christensen once again. So we've got 3 of them in our senior youth here this morning. Our next event following our junior and senior youth, brought to us by Mavericks Western Wear, is the Terram Nellum Pastoral Open Non-Pro event, with 2 herds in that event. So let's watch Bridget Christensen, entry number 8, entry number 1 on tap, Crack and Jewel, owned by James Christensen.
Well, my mama met my daddy down in Alabama.
cigar and he stuck his hand out. He said, son, have we got a deal for you? I'm gonna make you a star, give you 50,000 too. I told him my mama didn't raise no fool. I'll take your money, I'll make you movies. But I can tell you right now, I was born to boogie. Well, my name is Bo Seedless. I drank a whiskey by the gallon and I never back down, and I love a good challenge. What I do now is what I did then. I like to get down to all my rowdy friends. Now I can be sweet and I can be mean. I still got my hat and I still wear my jeans. My shades are chrome, my guitar steel. If you think I won't, then believe me I will. Get down on me, baby, 'cause I ain't no rookie. I'll put it apart and I was born to boogie.
Thank you very much there, Bridget. Bridget Christensen on Tap, Crack and Jewel.
Well, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
6-0 there for Bridget, 6-0
We got a little crazy, but
on
we
Tap,
never
Crack
got
and Jewel.
caught. Down by the river on
As we're
a
now going to
Friday
move to
night,
entry number 2, Ashley Gosh
moonlight, talking about
on
cars and
Smart
dreaming
Little
about
Cowboy, owned by Terry Burns.
just living for the minute.
Next to entertain us in our senior youth, brought to us by Mavericks Western Wear. Also like to thank Terram Nell of Pastoral and also SDM Quarter Horses. Also the sawdust that was supplied by Inglewood Sawmill. Thank you. Let's watch Ashley Gosh on Smart Little Cowboy, owned by Terry Burns. Mavericks Western Straw on the line for our winner of our senior youth. So we wish you all the best for our competitor, Ashley Gosh.
I was willing, but she wasn't ready, so I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her off.
I'm a hard-working man. I wear a steel hard hat. I can ride rope, a hammer and paint, do things with my hands that most men can't. I can't get ahead no matter how hard I try. I'm getting really good at barely getting by. Got everything I own by the sweat of my brow. From my four-wheel drive to my cowboy boots, I owe it all to my blue-collar roots. Feel like I'm working overtime on a runaway train. I got to bust loose from this ball and chain. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. And I'm burning my candle at both ends. About the only way to keep the fire going is to outrun the wind. So come Friday night, I like to party hard. I carry on with the Cadillac Cutie, spend my whole week's pay on some weekend beauty. Come Monday morning, I'm the first to arrive. I ain't nothing but business, y'all, from 9 to 5. I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land. And I'm burning my candle at both ends.
Thank you very much there, Ashley. Ashley Gosh. Right there on Smart Little Cowboy.
You were raised on an asphalt farm.
62 there for Ashley, enough to put her in the lead. 62 on Smart Little Cowboy. With one more to go in our senior youth. Bridget Christensen will wind this event down. We'll have our presentations for our junior youth and senior youth to follow. Also, if Mark or Sandy Brennan can be ready for presentations down in the arena once we concluded this event, when we'll have our crown our champions and award our awards to our junior and senior youth competitors here this morning. Let's watch Bridget Christensen on A Little Time Soon, owned by James Christensen.
There's a place not too far away from here, out with the cows and the Lone Star beer, where they're living in love and it's quite all right with me. What they call it Texas, it's a mighty fine place to be. Runs from Texarkana to El Paso and Oklahoma down to Old Mexico, and there's Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio. People in Texas sure do make you feel at home. They just want everybody to leave them alone while they drink their whiskey and roll their own, and they like their music with a little bit of southern sound. Kick up the heels every evening when the sun goes down. And you can call them country and they don't care, and if you don't like the way they wear their hair, you can take your likes and shove them on up the line. People in Texas don't care if the sun don't shine.
Thank you very much there, Bridget. Bridget Christensen, A Little Time Soon. Well, last out, first home, 7-0 for Bridget Christensen. She'll win the senior youth here today. And we've got the 62 with Ashley Gosh on Smart Little Cowboy, and a 6-0 on Bridget Christensen on Tap Cracking Jewel. Give them a round of applause for our junior and senior youth competitors here this morning there, ladies and gentlemen.